Beloveds. If you take the words that I share with you, and you indeed share them with your brothers and your sisters, with your mothers and your fathers, with your sons and your daughters, you will find that there is a body of knowledge and a body of wisdom that requires each of you to play your part, each of you to hear the words that are spoken. Believe that these words are spoken to many, and yet there are a few of you who will be able to hear portions. Share these as messages with one another, for they are meant to be heard by all. Be bold and be proud. Proud not in the way of ego, beloveds. Proud that your commitment has been to the journey back to truth, the journey back to love, the return to love, the return to light. You have but two choices in any moment. You have the choice to follow the way of the power of the shadow, the power of the mind. You have the choice to listen to that still, calm, quiet voice that is the mind, and the voice and the will of God. What do you choose, beloveds? When you allow yourselves to become annoyed or hurt or angered, no, let it be a warning sign for you that, once again, I have engaged in the world. To learn to be in the world and not of it is to say, there is a different choice that may be made. I may allow myself to say, once again, I have engaged. Let me apply forgiveness to myself. We had this beloved one write letters of love to herself. She enjoined several of her friends to do as much. Love letters. Words of love that you apply to yourself. Can you allow yourself to see the reflection of your own beauty? Can you allow yourself to see the reflection of your own grace? Can you allow yourself to see the joy that you have halted yourself from, that you have stopped yourself from letting flow into you? You have different ways of expressing this, whether it is through music, whether it is through art, whether it is through song, whether it is through videos that you make, that you share with others. Beloved, there are so many ways with all the technology that is available for you to raise frequencies, but it truly begins with coming into stillness within and saying, what do I choose in this moment? What do I choose at every moment? Call upon us to join you, whether it is reading cards or practicing yoga or writing songs. Know that we are with you, beloveds. It is indeed us. It has always been us, just as it has always been you. Allow the healing of the fractured mind to become whole once again. Come to stillness and say, please show me how to think with the mind of God. Please show me how to see through the eyes of love. Please show me how to speak with words that are kind and tender. And when you feel that you have become immersed in this mundane existence, bring yourselves to bear, beloveds. Create for yourself a device that allows you to say, once again, I am hooked. Once again, I am off track. And imagine, as a train conductor does, the switching of tracks, beloved, that bring you back into alignment with your true selves. For in that alignment, there is indeed a richness for you. The quality of existence that you crave and long for, the whispering that says to you, come home, come home, come home. And here you find your truth. And here you find your light. And here you find your true self love. Add more love, beloveds, to all circumstances, to each moment. Question: what would happen if I added more love to this person? What would happen if I added more love to this circumstance? What would happen if I added more love to the routines that have become mundane? What if I added more love to the way in which I brush my teeth, the way in which I bathe my body, the way in which I make my bed, the way in which I cook my food, the way in which I drive my automobiles? How could I add more love to every moment of my existence? How could I love my children more? How could I love my family more? How could I love my friends more? How could I love myself more? As this occurs, love begins to act like a sealant that brings together what has felt to be separate, what has felt to be distant. Love is the ultimate caulking device. It fills in the cracks where there has been separation. Adding more love can come in many forms, just like water, steam, water, ice. Add more love, beloveds, and you will recognize that you are beings of light and you are beings of love. And question for yourself, what have I considered love to be? Has love been the holding of a hand? Has love been the kissing of lips? Has love been the complete acceptance of another who makes you mad, who hurts your feelings? What is love to you, dear one? Ask me. Have a conversation and ask, what is love? You would be surprised. The answer is you are love, for that is the truth of you. And there is a destiny where all come together as one, and all remember, and all awaken. And until that moment of self realization, until that moment of true enlightenment, look for the light and look for the love in all circumstances, beloveds, and allow yourselves to remember and come to the great awakening that is the light and that lives within you as you. Blessings to you, dear ones. We thank you for your commitment. We thank you for listening. We thank you for asking. It is indeed time to return to your hearts, your precious, precious hearts. We shall speak with you again.